Good morning, everybody. And for those of you who are from out of town, welcome to this beautiful city. The weather that you see outside is exactly the weather that we have for 365 days. But really, before we jump into the world of automation, algorithms, artificial intelligence, I actually wanted to start with a little more human story. And this takes me back to last summer. So last summer, for us as a family, it was an important summer because our son graduated from high school and he was going to college. And we went through the usual things that people go through about, the applications, the selection of colleges, and finally getting ready to drop him off at the school that he picked. So before the actual school started, it was 2 months prior to that, they had an orientation program. So we go up to that, and the first thing that the school did was to hand every student who was joining in an iPad Pro. This was the works, so it was the latest iPad Pro with a pencil, with a keyboard. And the instructions were, use it any way that you want to. We know you're going to probably break it or spoil it, and that's okay. We have got Apple Care. The next question which they asked, and they actually took us not right there. They actually took both the parents and the students, put us in an auditorium, and they started talking about literally what they call the digital flagship program that they have, which they were basically doing it in partnership with Apple. And the question that they asked to the students who were joining and to the parents who were basically with them, how many of you know how to code? And in that moment, I realized that the world has indeed changed. This is not about somebody trying to get a degree in IT or to try to become an analyst. This is a question that they were asking regardless of what was your chosen major. You could be majoring in history, you could be majoring in music, you could be majoring in any of the sciences, engineering, or business. But the question for last summer was, do you know how to code? So when we step back as P&G and look at it, our realization is that it's not so much the what we do that has changed, but what has absolutely transformed is how we go about doing it. So if you step back and see what P&G is about, we are still about building brands. And we build brands by providing superior experiences to our consumers. So at the heart of P&G's brand building is actually the consumer. And if anything, as we see today and the future, I see consumer getting even more centric to what we do, even more in many ways powerful in making the choices that he or she wants to make, and even more critical for us to really connect with, understand, and engage. So that's really, that what has not changed for us, that at the heart of P&G's brand building is the consumer, and we really every day strive to provide to that consumer a superior experience. What, of course, has changed is the life of that consumer. How she or he engages with brands has completely changed. It is no longer just sitting in front of a flat television screen that is hung on the wall and looking at advertising being targeted at her. She's engaging with our brands in multiple formats. Same way, she's no longer just going to a store and buying a brand or a product. But on the other side, it's also that she's not just going to an online store and doing the same thing. What she's experiencing is a much more integrated experience across all of those touch points. So that, the path to purchase, as we often call, is no longer a linear one. It is a much more interactive path to purchase that she goes through. That how has changed. And hence, what has also changed is how we understand the consumer and how we truly distill the insight behind her. And the way that we articulate is that we have our eyes on the consumer, very core to what P&G does. It's about observing what he or she is doing, listening to her, and empathizing with her. All of those matter. Now, I'll show you a case as to what again has changed is how we listen to her, how we observe her, how we empathize with her. But the fundamentals of observing, listening, and empathizing with consumer for a consumer products company continue to be very, very important. What again has changed in that space is that we have our hands on keyboard, which means that we, of course, are using a lot more data, a lot more algorithms, a lot more machine learnings and programs like that, doing a lot of experiments in places, really leveraging technology. And with technology, there has been another shift, that a lot of those things we can do indeed ourselves. And that does not mean that we don't need agencies or we don't need partners, but what we need from them has definitely changed. It is not what it used to be. But that is really the heart of how some of these things are coming together for us, that we are looking at how we keep our eyes on the consumer in this new exciting world and how we truly have our hands on keyboard. So I'll give you a little story, which is actually, interestingly, on the Olay brand. But it's in a country far away, which is China. So in China, we have Olay. And one of the things, again, that our Olay team in China realized is that the role that the Chinese women today play is changing. Their aspirations, who they want to be, what their life is, has completely transformed. What has not transformed are the social norms. So the social norms are truly lagging where the Chinese women are. And one of them has to do with age. And really bracketing and stereotyping women by the number or the age that they are at a given point in time. And the women are much ahead of that. So the insight that they created is really around the idea of how can we help those women be fearless of the age that they are at and not let the number or that social norm define that. And how Olay can play a little part in that space. I'll show you a little video, and then I'll come back to as to how it was done differently.
你今年多大
24、
30、
52。我想给你讲一个，
我想说一个故事。大家都说我出道太晚，我也这么觉得。
走秀生涯能走多久？
年纪不小了，压力很大吧？
所有人就在你旁边跟你说，你结婚了，你该做更稳定的事情。我好像不满足，我想要做更疯狂的事情。
我真的可以吗？
哎，发现自己其实是可以的。52场国际大秀，52次自我挑战。
我从一个模特儿、主持、演戏、舞台剧，30个不同的体验，就是我的人生故事。没有人有权定义你。
Olay，无惧年龄。
Olay 无惧年龄，
无惧年龄。
这个女人节，
你的故事，
你来说。
So the whole idea, the whole concept behind that is really about real women telling their own story, about what their so-called number is, but more than that, how they have overcome that number and what lives they are living around it. Now, if you look at this entire piece of brand building, at the heart of it is a consumer insight. And the consumer insight is very simple, which is that women are more than a number. And how can Olay help them be fearless of the number that their age represents? So that's the insight behind it. That is something which has been done by brand builders for decades and decades. But how the team in China went about doing it is not necessarily by doing focus groups the traditional way, but truly having a system and a setup in our offices which is a 24/7 way of being exposed to what are some of the conversations which are happening in the society today. What are some of the social platform trends that they are seeing? What are people truly talking about? And distilling from that a powerful idea, a powerful insight for the brand to really leverage. The execution of how we then connected with the consumers was also not the traditional television one. It was much more interactive with the consumers. I'm not sure whether you picked it up in the video, but we truly invited women all over China to tell us their stories in different social platforms, and they did. And that's what is different. It is the how we go about both discovering the insight as well as really actioning and engaging with our consumers and connecting with our consumers with our brands. So as we go ahead, that is what, as you spend the next 2 days, I'd like all of you to keep in your mind, that it's not just about the technology, it's not just about the tool. Yes, all those things are very important for us, but what matters most is what are they in service of? What is it that we are trying to achieve? And how do we truly stay focused on that? The other thing which is definitely has evolved from our standpoint is truly, in this new how, what is the competencies that we need to be able to succeed in that space? And our articulation is really on two foundational competencies and one underlying one. The foundational competencies are around data and analytics. As I told you right at the beginning with the story of my son, that to me, this entire space of coding and machine learning and artificial intelligence is not just an IT competency. It is a competency that every brand builder needs to have in the future world, and that's the journey on which we are on. At the same time, a little bit like the yin and the yang, there's a very different competency that is equally important, which is the competency of understanding humans, of truly understanding the humans and the human and the behavioral sciences that lie behind that. And the real competitive advantage and the real aha, the real magic happens in our ability to connect those two and apply it to our brands. And of course, enabling all of that is the power of technology, which is where you will focus for the next couple of days. As again, we work together as an industry to create an ecosystem that will help brands of the future. The three things that I would really encourage for all of us to kind of keep in mind are transparency, quality, and objectivity. And the one that I want to talk a little bit more about is actually quality. It is really, particularly as we get into some of the new tools and some of the new areas, let's make sure that we are not lowering the bar of quality as we go about doing it. In my role, in the work that we do on P&G, we have a lot of people approaching us with a lot of ideas, a lot of capabilities. Not all of them are created equal. And really, the difference to me really becomes that are you trying to create a tool or a capability to make a quick buck, or are you trying to create a capability or a tool which will fundamentally enable marketers of the future to do a better job? And if you're doing the latter one, then we are very interested in that. If you're doing the former one, well, not really. And that is something which for us to really keep in mind, that how do we, in this new world, make sure that we are increasing the quality of the insights that we are creating in service of brand building, not decreasing that. Thank you very much.
That was fabulous. Thank you. Thank you again. Any questions?
Anyone have a question for Kirti?
Right here.
You ready?
Great. Hey, thank you for the wonderful presentation. My name is Aparna, and my question is around, so I understand like there's a lot of social listening and ways that we can understand consumer insights, not really doing a huge study around it, but what are some cautions or guardrails that you would think we should think about when we are exploring vast amount of data that is just available right there in form of conversation?
I wasn't completely, I couldn't hear completely because of perhaps what I have in my ear, but it was what's the caution that I would suggest as
Cautions
we
or
are,
guardrails when you use a social listening or tools which are not traditional. How do we think about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, one of the things which I would kind of say is that the two immediate things, and one is an experience that was going through my mind as I was saying that, is that, particularly from a consumer standpoint, when we get down to social listening, we have to be cautious about who we are listening to. Many times, particularly in today's world, which happens to be a highly polarized one, there is a cross-section of group that typically tends to react faster than the others. And it is obviously not wrong or right. It is definitely an opinion, but that's why it has just to be understood and taken in context of who we are listening to. So that's, to me, the first part of the piece, that really be very clear. One of the reasons why, if from our standpoint and then in the markets that we play, one of the most consumer digitized society in the world, in my view, is China. And the reason you can see it just in terms of things like smartphone penetrations as well as e-commerce development, so much ahead in a way than US. And there we feel very comfortable of actually doing a lot of our work from just on relying on those things, just because it is a very representative group of consumers that we can pull in from there. And the second thing, which is to me the completeness of the data set, which is less about the social listening and insight from that, but much more when we are dealing with any data set, even if it is a big data set, but it is very narrow in its scope, it has a potential of leading to conclusions which are incorrect. So I would put it in those, as to be very clear in understanding who we are listening to. It's not right or wrong, but it has to be understood in that context. And the other one is just the completeness of the data set that we are looking at. Okay, thanks. Good catch.
Yeah. Hi, thank you for your talk. My name is Isabel Greaves. At the end of your talk, you were talking about quality and the importance of keeping or improving quality as we adopt new capabilities and tools in this digital and interconnected world. So my question was, what are the common pitfalls and watch-outs that you have seen happening in this area where we do inadvertently compromise quality?
Yep. Just because it's an app doesn't make it right. But the pitfalls are really that I think it's the new shiny object syndrome that we are going through. And one of the things which I do believe that somewhere in the agenda you will also see is that what has truly been transformed, which is great, is our ability to visualize things. But just because it looks good, again, doesn't make it right. And that's one of the things that, that I've seen a lot, that it's not so much as to, that you can make data look very pretty. And you have to do the double click and understand what is behind that data. So that is one thing which we are there. The other thing, it kind of gets a little more specific, that if you kind of think about, from a media standpoint, one of the pitfalls which we are very cautious about is when we are grading, when people are grading their own test papers. So people are grading themselves. So there are definitely a lot of companies out there who have a lot of their own data. And they're trying to truly look at that and make their own conclusion and then sell it as the truth to the rest of the world. And again, I'd be very cautious when somebody is trying to assess their own performance. Because yes, they have a lot of depth in the data for that, for what they do, but it is, again, a very narrow slice of the data. So if you take one publisher, They know a lot about how a consumer behaves on their site or on their platform. But that is in isolation of how the consumer behaves when he or she is not on their platform. So anytime that I see those data sets, I'm cautious about that. But it is to me really that it is not, don't get taken, really being enamored by the new shiny object. Do the double click to really understand what is behind that and whether it is helping us solve the problem that we are trying to solve for. One of the things which we are practicing a lot, particularly in our future innovations, is the whole concept of lean innovation. And if you think about one of the principles of lean innovation, it is fall in love with the problem, not the solution. And that's the approach, that we are very clear about what problems we are trying to solve for, explore different solutions, and then see which one works the best.
Excellent. All right. That was a great way to kick off the day. Some excellent food for thought. Thank you again.